following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 5-minute time limit. Now making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of Wild Card Bubba Reese and the AWL Anarchy Champion Wolf. Together they are the Wild Pack. And their opponents, making their way to the ring, the tag team combination of Matt Classic and the Technical Wizard Lee Masters. Together they are the Technicos. Hit the bell. Alright. Winners of this match go on to face Yin and Yang tonight in the main event. Winners of that main event get a tag team title opportunity against Big Business next week. And this is going to be the ultimate contrast in styles. You've got the hardcore unpredictability of Bubba Reese and Wolf, and you've got the technical wrestling, the oldest of the old school Matt Classic, and the MMA stylings of the Technical Wizard Lee Masters. Sorry, I know I keep sniffling and blah 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 blah, but I do have a bit of a cold, but I do need to get these videos out. I'm not getting paid for this, but this is just a lot of fun for me to do. Although if you would like to find a way for me to get paid for this, that would be cool. And right now, Bubba Reese making sure that Matt Classic does not get the tag, at least not until the last possible second. No, he goes for the leg, doesn't grab it in time. The tag is made. In comes Lee Masters. And wait a minute, an abdominal stretch, ripping, tearing at the muscles, at the gut, at the core strength of Bubba Reese. And Lee Masters, Matt Classic knows a tag was made, but he doesn't seem really... I don't know, Bubba Reese knows a tag was made, but he doesn't really care. He just wants to keep going with Matt Classic. And Wolf, the Anarchy Champion, being forced to retreat to the outside, as is Classic himself. Vertical suplex into their own corner, not the best tag team strategy. And here we go. Two of the young lions of the AWL. In fact, when we first started the AWL many, many years ago, hell, I was in high school at the time, these two were actually a tag team. Lee Masters and Bubba Reese were a tag team. They were known collectively as the Young Lions. They broke up a few years ago, and we're seeing them in the ring against each other. So a little very, very old AWL history for you. And now a go-behind into a hammerlock. This is going to come into play as Bubba Reese and Lee Masters know each other very, very well. But Wolf, belly-to-belly overhead. Now that's going to be an interesting factor in this match. Both Bubba Reese and Wolf like to use that belly-to-belly overhead release suplex. There's a very good chance that that's going to get somebody thrown out of the ring. So this match could spill to the outside. It could spill to anywhere in the AWL arena. We don't know yet. Kick to the midsection and a right hand. And again, everybody in at once. Very sloppy drop kick by Bubba Reese, missing cleanly. But then again, he's a hardcore wrestler. He doesn't do... He does sloppy. I mean, one of the greatest hardcore wrestlers of all time, Sabu, it was a 50-50 shot whether he'd hit any move he actually tried. Lee Master in the yellow zone, Matt Classic in the green, but in trouble at the moment as Wolf goes to work on the legs. Coming up next, the third member of the Technicos, Sammy Nix, is in action against Tiger Mask. Last week, Tiger Jr. defeated Sammy Nix, and Tiger Mask has requested a match himself against the Suplex Master. We'll see that at the conclusion of this video. Little under 3 minutes remaining. Lee Masters in the yellow, everybody else in the green. And a vertical suplex, a move invented by Matt Classic. Matt Classic, one of the first masked wrestlers ever. He apparently introduced that style, that visual style, to Mexico and to Japan many years ago. He's very well traveled. Yeah, you can imagine, if you can imagine anything in professional wrestling, Matt Classic was probably the first to do it. And now he's got the headlock. And hitting those nasty right hand, that nasty fist. That bare-knuckle brawler style of the ancient carnival taking on all comers wrestlers. That's where Matt Classic actually got his start. Was at the local carnival as the local champion, taking on all comers. Eventually evolved into these kind of exhibition matches that became modern-day professional wrestling. Little history lesson for you. Had a reversal of the go-behind. Strike to Bubba Reese connecting. And a backdrop. Lee Masters has to get out of the ring. Wolf also on the outside. Bubba Reese and Matt Classic, your legal men. And a Samoan drop from the guy who's never even been to American Samoa, or to any kind of Samoan community, I don't think. Maybe he got drunk there once, who knows. Matt Classic in trouble, he's in the yellow zone. He's going to have to get into the, down into the bag of tricks, and he does it, a headlock takedown. Another one of his originals. And boom, facebuster. Note the unprotected knees. The unprotected knees of Matt Classic. That's bone meets bone. Whenever he does those knee strikes and those facebusters, and what the hell is Bubba Reese doing? The guy's out of his mind. And wait a minute. DDT! Bubba Reese into the deep yellow. So many people use the DDT, but Matt Classic is one of the few to have mastered it. He was the one who invented it, as a matter of fact. Of course he wasn't. Wait a minute! Some ground and pound action illegally. Still within the 5 count, so he gets away with it. Well, ground and pound, Wolf, not the legal man, but he's got him up. Jackknife powerbomb, silver bullet powerbomb. This is completely broken down. Nobody's fighting the correct guy. As the 5 counts expire, everybody risking disqualification here. Bubba Reese into the red zone. Lee Masters has got to get out of here. He's got to get out of this ring. Lee Masters in the red zone. He's got to make a tag to the Anarchy champion. And he does. In comes the man from Transylvania, Wolf. And this gives Bubba Reese a brand new 5 count to work with now that he cannot be pinned. And they're double-teaming Matt Classic, and right now there's nothing Lee Masters could do about it. He's on the outside trying to build up his 5 count again. He's up to 3. He decides to use it. Rear chin lock, and all the way across the ring with the fist drop to break that up is the Technical Wizard. 1 minute left. This may go to another decision. We've had so many of those. We've had another one of those today, I hope. Not. And wait a minute, Matt Classic being pushed into the corner. I think the Wild Pack has something planned. Bubba Reese healed himself back up into the yellow zone. What is going on here? Hook up. Has he got him? Powerbomb, I thought. Oh, red zone. Matt Classic in the red zone. Silver bullet powerbomb into the red zone. Matt Classic vulnerable. Matt Classic vulnerable to the Hisatsuwaza. The Lycanthro bomb. Wolf gonna think Lycanthro bomb here. Hook him up. Oh no, an Irish whip into the corner. Very dangerous into his own corner. Why the hell is Lee Masters not just making the tag? That's right, Wolf controlling the arm there, grabbing onto the right hand of Matt Classic, making sure he can't, and Classic doesn't even know where he is. He's not sure what corner he's in right now. 30 seconds remain as Wolf has just been unleashed on this guy. And that's it. I think Classic's done for. But now he gets a final shot in before he does finally realize where he is in the ring. And he makes the tag. In comes Bubba Reese for the assist. But who's he going to target? He's going to go after the weaker fighter. That's fairly sound strategy. We got two guys in the green zone. Okay, sorry, that roll-up does not count. Matt Classic, not the legal fighter. We got 10 seconds left. We're going to a decision here with only Wolf and Lee Masters legal. They're both in the green zone, and neither of them are attacking each other. 5 seconds remain. Judges will have to call this. I think it goes to the Wild Pack. That's my guess. I'm not certain. Here are your winners by decision. The Wild Pack. Wild Pack goes to the main event against Yin Yang. But coming up next, trying to redeem the Technicos, it will be Sandy Nix versus the Japanese Legend.